Good morning, YC. Today I get to talk to you about our value number 3, which is one that we actually call our bullseye value. It's the one that we all try to attain, and that's our intimate walk with God. When I think about intimate friendships, I think they all have three things in common for me, and that is an investment in time, an investment in transparency, and an investment in trust. Otherwise, what they are just what I would call casual acquaintances. And Jesus doesn't want that casual acquaintance that, once in a while, we connect and just kind of small talk, see how things are going. We all have friendships like that, but what Jesus wants is so much more than that. He wants intimacy. And intimacy to me is very simple. It's into me you see. Into me you see. And God knows everything about us. Jesus already knows everything that we do, all the things that we're thinking before we even think them. And He knows our wants and our desires and our needs. And what He's showing us in, chapter 15 is transparency into Him. It comes to a point where He actually says that there's no greater love than to lay down His life for His friends. And you are my friends if you do what I command. That's the ultimate sacrifice. He's giving you a picture into His heart, that He loves you enough to sacrifice His life for you. And all He's asking in return is to obey His commands. Now, I know to some that might sound, well, that's not very unconditional type of friendship if I have to obey something in order to have that friendship. But if you look at what it is that He's obeying, it's nothing more than just loving each other, respecting each other, caring for those that are in need, taking care of the widows and the orphans, not being selfish, thinking about yourself a little bit less as you place others above you. That's exactly what Jesus had done to all of us. He invested His time, He invested His trust, and He's being very transparent with us. And what He's searching for is just that in us. So, I encourage you, just like any other important relationship, my wife is out of town for the weekend, and I'm realizing very quickly that just that lack of time together is something that I am gratefully missing, that I get to have with her once again when she gets back. And in any of our relationships, imagine, being with your wife and only talking to her once a day, or your best friend once a day, before dinner you acknowledge each other and the rest of the day you don't. What happens to those relationships? They begin to fall. They begin to fall apart. They're just not as close as they need to be. And your relationship with God should be the very same thing. He wants to spend time with you. Carve out that time to spend with God all throughout your day, and just watch as that relationship with Him begins to burgeon and grow into something so much greater. So I pray for you this morning that each of you will find in your heart that desire to just have a growing and more mature, more loving relationship with the person that gives you life, and that is Jesus Christ. God bless you, YC, and have a great day.